The mission of the Forward Foundation is to encourage excellence and innovation in our public school classrooms by awarding grants to teachers seeking resources for specific projects or materials that support the strategic goals of the foundation and the school district, would not occur without additional funds and are not supported by the school budget, have the ability to be continued in the future to have a lasting impact on the River Falls School District. In its very first year, the Forward Foundation awarded $8,000 in grants to 13 teachers across the school district and is prepared to give even more grants in the next cycle.
Oh my gosh, I was so excited when I received the grant.
I received $800 to buy 3 iPads that I'm using in my classroom this year.
The Forward grant that I applied for was for a digital microscope. It allows students to, as you can see behind me, view the specimens that they're looking at up on the screen.
I applied for this grant so that I could put together a podcasting project. My vision is, or was, to purchase a series of iPod Touches for my students, along with a set of microphones, so that they could go out into the community and gather and record the stories of people living in the River Falls community, to then publish those interviews as podcasts and to archive them on a website, so that we ultimately have a collection of stories from the River Falls community that can just keep growing and growing as the years go on.
I have had students who are struggling with basic facts, and giving them a timed paper pencil test is stressful and time consuming, and they don't do very well. But there are a huge variety of apps that practice basic facts. So there's a race car basic facts app. There's one with these goofy numbers with eyes, and the kids are just completely engaged. They're not worrying about the timing, they're not worried about the math, they're just having fun.
I think this will impact students greatly in my classroom. This is the first introductory science class that they have, where they're working with this kind of material. And this is kind of the pivotal moment where they can discover their interest in science or not.
We have a really big economic gap at Rocky Branch. And so there's some of our students who have their own iPads at home. There are other students who, until they came into my classroom, had never seen or touched an iPad. And so I think for some of those students, the fact that they now have a level of comfort with technology that they've never had before and would have never had if they weren't in this classroom is huge.
This is a project that I would never have been able to even dream about if it wasn't for the grant money received from the Forward Foundation.
The point of the organization is not to just fund things that are doing the same old, same old. It's to look at projects and find the ones that are best practices, to find the ones that are going to, raise the bar, find the programs that are going to help our students improve and be ready with 21st century skills and for those jobs of the future that haven't been invented yet.
And this is something that I could never have purchased on my own or with my school budget. And something that is this impactful is just huge for these kids. This is a piece of equipment that can be used for many, many, many years. That's thousands of students, even